Hi, this is Trish with Decant Designs. Today we're going to be making this crossbody bag. It measures 7 inches by 9 inches and it's an easy beginner-friendly bag to make. So let's get sewing. What you'll need to make this purse is 2 outer pieces of fabric cut 8 inches by 10 inches, a pocket lining fabric piece cut 8 inches by 8.5, an outer pocket fabric piece cut 8 inches by 8 inches, 2 pieces of fusible Pellon 987F cut 8 inches by 10 inches, an inside pocket, 2 pieces cut 4.5 inches by 8.5, and one of those iron-on lightweight fusible interfacing, 2 lining pieces of fabric cut 8 inches by 10 inches, and the strap is going to be cut 4 inches by the minimum of 44 inches. I like mine longer because I like to do adjustable straps, so mine is about 56 inches. And also what I do is I iron on the fusible fleece, 2 inches of it in the middle before I fold it, and it makes it thicker. And then you'll need the hardware for the adjustable strap and the hardware for your snap. When I make a purse, I always make the straps first. So my fabric is 4 inches wide by whatever length you're using. This one's a little shorter because it's going to be for my granddaughter. So fold it in half and press the length of the fabric. Open it and fold the outside edges to the center, the length of the fabric. Then here's the barking puppy. And I'll finish this and I'll come right back and I'll show you what I do for the center. I like to make the straps thicker and more stable. So I add the fusible fleece or batting, or however you want to call it. It's Pellon 987F. So just do that the length of your strip. And then just like normal, fold the strap in half. And iron all the way to the end. When you're sewing both sides of the strap, sew 3/8 of an inch along each side. To put on the adjustable strap hardware, take your strap, put it here, and then here. Hello, Lola. And we'll sew this on. And for this part, make sure your strap is going to be sewn there, and make sure the lobster claw is facing down. So let me get them together here. Excuse me, Lola. See, like that. That's the way to start it. And we're going to sew this on. I'll be right back. turned it so that there's not a raw edge there when I sewed it. Next, you'll take the other end. Make sure, of course, it's all going the same way. No twists. Up one side, in the other side. So sorry. That. Right, so it makes it adjustable. Then you put your other lobster claw. Make sure all the seams, this one's facing down, this one's facing down. And we'll sew that on. Just like with the other side, I just turn it over so there's no raw edge showing. Okay, here we have the adjustable strap. As you can see, this is a tiny purse. My granddaughter is 10. So it works good. We're going to iron the pell onto the outside pieces of the fabric. Now for the outer pocket, we're going to take the lining and the outer fabric right sides together and sew a 1/4 inch seam at the top. Take that to the ironing board and press towards the lighter fabric. Turn it over, and it should align just so, with about a 1/4 inch strip at the top. Press that. Then we'll take it to the sewing machine and we're going to sew right along there. So we're not quite doing stitch in the ditch, just a line right here. Next, we'll put our snap on the outside pocket. So I fold it in half, finger press it. Sorry, that's my puppy barking. And then go about 1.5 inches down. Make your hole. It's quite pointy. Should go through there. And then one of the, you can see they're different. One's a male and female. So we'll put, doesn't matter which one on right now. Squeeze that in. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is sew the inside pocket. So I already ironed on lightweight interfacing. So right sides together. And we'll sew a line on both the long ends. We won't do the short ends. Now we'll take it to the iron and press it right side out. Okay. And we'll turn it right side out and press it. That interfacing just gives the pocket a little more stability. Now we're going to take it to the machine and sew a top stitch on one side. Now we'll sew a top stitch, about 3/8 of an inch from the top. We are not having an easy time going through there. Okay, then we'll grab the inner pocket piece. This is wider. I'll trim it to size. And I'm going to put it 3 inches from the top. Quarter of an inch seam, or just inside a quarter of an inch. Just for stability, I'm going to go around again. That's just the way I like to do it. And so we'll be right back to trim off the sides. Now we're going to put the other part of the snap in. So on one of the fabric pieces that you put the fusing on, mark your hole. The snap part will go on the back, and then we'll put this part of the snap on and squeeze that down. And then we're going to take this to the sewing machine and sew here within the 1/4 inch seam. All right, now we'll sew from here all the way around to here. Sure it's on a straight. Ooh, go back a little bit. Now we're going to put on the D-rings for the adjustable straps, one on the outside and one on the back. I always put a clip so I don't put them on the same side. I've been known to do that. And we'll take the D-ring just like this, fold in half. These strips are 2 inches long. I marked 1 inch in from the side. Just sew back and forth a couple times. Next, we'll take a lining piece, right sides together with an outer piece, and just sew along the top, about 1/4 of an inch seam. On the lining with the pocket, just make sure you have the open edge of the pocket facing up, because it's a real pain when you sew that thing on upside down. We'll just sew this together here. The next thing we're going to do is sandwich the purse together with the lining, right sides together, and the body, right sides together. And we'll sew all the way around the 3 sides except the top of the lining, so that we can turn this in and press it in a few minutes. You can pin or clip or not, it's up to you. I like to go around the outside twice, and I'll do that, and then I'll meet you at the iron. So turn the purse right side out. Press this part. Next, you're just going to fold in the edges of the lining, iron it, and then we'll sew a line right there. Okay, now we'll sew, it'll be the bottom of the lining. Next, we'll tuck the lining down into the bag. Maybe. There we go. I'm going to take it to the iron and just press around the top, and then we'll do a top stitch all the way around and add the snap and we'll be done. So as we're sewing around the edge, just make sure you don't catch the other side of the purse. I'm going to line up the edge of the zipper foot with the top of the bag, and we'll go around once. It's kind of fussy, but not too bad. Now we'll put the last snap on. So I already made the hole. That goes in there pretty good. Okay, and then we can mark a spot where this other one will go in. There we go. Then we can add the straps. Let's say strap. And voila. This one's all done. Turned out really nicely. It measures 7 inches by 9 inches. So it's got this outside pocket, and of course we did the patch pocket on the inside. This one I made a while back with a magnetic closure and a pocket on the inside. This one's just a little bit bigger still, and it's got the outside pocket. It's got a zip top. It doesn't have adjustable straps, but it has 2 inside pockets. So you can make these pretty much any way you want to. They make great gifts. So if you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed sewing with me. Thank you.